How's it hanging, dudes? My name is Sean, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. I know I said that I was going to slow down these videos, and I know that I said I was going to become more of a dino-oriented channel, and that's still going to happen. I'm still going to have the dino vids coming, but I went back and looked at my analytics, and there's a few of these Fortnite videos that I didn't think was going to catch on that are still getting residual views, and people are kind of liking them. I've got a lot of subs from Fortnite. So I don't see why there's no reason why we can't do both, right? Or at least until the popularity of Fortnite fades, or the or me having fun fades, because I still like the game, even if I'm not that great at it. So anyway, and these lore videos are very popular. So, you know, I guess we're going to jump right into it and do a Haunted Hills lore exploration video. How's that sound? You know what I'm saying, with the new update and everything. You know what I mean, man? All right. So, you know, I will say that whenever I do a lore video, it's satire. You have to understand that. I haven't really played the base game, and I don't want to know anything about the base game, because then my videos won't be satire oriented enough. I'll know too much, and it won't be as funny, right? So just keep that in mind. I make my lore up as I go along, and hope you enjoy. Okay, so first, you know, the obvious place to check would be the tower, right? You know, there's obviously going to be a chest or two here, and one didn't spawn this time, but there is 1 to 2 chests there. There's another chest right here. It has a higher spawn rate, I think. I mean, I don't know what the spawn rates are, or if they're all equal or not, but you know, there's usually a chest right there. So I'll go ahead and pop my shield just in case anybody, you know, tries to get me while I'm trying to make the video. You know what I mean? So I noticed this coffin. So I'm like, I know the husks are in the main game, or whatever you call them. So I'm like, maybe they come from a coffin. You know what I'm saying? Coffins all around this place. It is a graveyard. I understand that, but those husks gotta come from somewhere. Gotta come from somewhere, right? So anyway, I started taking down all of these piers because I realized they come down in like little bitty pieces, like one at a time, and I wanted to see if it would cave through the entire thing, and of course it doesn't. It's structurally sound without the little things there, but it gave me a lot of brick, so that's good. You might want to keep that in mind, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so I go back in here to give myself another run, and there's really not much but some more, you know, husk coffins. So I kind of wonder what they're there for. So I noticed that this whole building can be taken down, so I'm like, well, let's go ahead and, you know, knock down this front wall and see what's here. And there's 2 little alcoves which lead into the basement of the you know, church or mausoleum, wherever you want to call it. So there could be a potential for chests there. The few times that I've spawned, I haven't noticed them, haven't seen one there. So here I'm just seeing if, you know, the wood you know, name stones, gravestones, they give you wood, and the stone give you stone. The bigger stone gives you slightly more stone, not much. Check every single one of these little mausoleums, these little, you know, places of husk rest, I guess you could say. Because, you know, one thing, you never know if there might be a zombie in there, might be a husk in there, you know what I'm saying? You might want to kill him, might want to, you know, RIP, you know what I'm saying? But there's chests. There could be a chest in any one of these. There's a lot of basements to some of these bigger mausoleums that there has to be a chest in there. I hear the chest right here, but I didn't know where the door was, so I just took down the freaking wall. Got the chest. There's usually a chest there. It spawns a lot. Now those other places might not have nothing. It might just be little hidey holes. You know, if you find out that, you know, you're a new player and you find yourself cornered in this little area here, Haunted Hills, you might just go ahead and knock down a wall and hide in one of those little hidey holes. The other people might not know. You know what I'm saying? They might not know that you're there, and you might be able to find a gun, or at least wait until they leave and pick up the scraps. It's another coffin, and I know these are mausoleums, supposed to be coffins there. Like, I get it, I get you, but you know what I'm saying? Like, these zombies gotta come from somewhere, and places like Welling Woods and those other places are so fortified for all the residents having to fight what? Zombies. Has to be the zombies. Has to be the zombies. What infects these zombies? Maybe that storm came in. Maybe the storm came in and infected the graves, and now the zombies rise up from the graves. I don't know if that's what's happening, but that seems like what's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they eat brains. I don't know what they do. I don't know if they're runner zombies. I've never even seen a zombie in this game. I don't know what's going on. I've never played the base game either. Keep that in mind, people. Keep that in mind. I don't know what's going on here. This whole place is kind of weird. It's got a weird vibe to it. And one of my main concerns, though, if we want to get serious here for a second, there's a lot of people saying that this place is shite. That this place is not a good place to drop. And as you see, nobody even dropped here this time. And every time that I have dropped here, there's only been like one, maybe two people. And I think a lot of times, you know, that people think that there's no loot here. When really, as you just seen that little bitty stone corner there, there's a blue shotgun. There's a rare shotgun. So, and there was a green shotgun there the time before I dropped. So there's a lot of loot just hidden around. And as you see, there's not a way to get into this mausoleum. So I break the door down. I'm not saying there will be a chest in here, but why would they have that entire enclosed area? What, just to troll somebody? That really makes no sense, right? So yeah, check every single one of these little bitty buildings. There's always some kind of stuff laying around, whether it's wood, whether it's bullets, whether it's, you know, a couple mini juices. You don't want to just, you know, you don't want to take these little spots for granted. You know, let's say you drop here and you just drop the tower. Make sure you hit all these little spots before you leave, because there's going to be good stuff there. I'm telling you, there's going to be. Now here I'm just trying to do like another once over before this before the storm comes and takes me. I try to take this whole entire match and just kind of look at this place since nobody dropped here. And then out of the corner of my little eye, I see this chest. Now I missed a chest on this run earlier that I just didn't notice by one of the gravestones. But that chest right there, whenever you're dropping in and other people, let me just boogie bong myself real quick. Yeah. Disco fever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now hit him with the dab. Oh, and transition. Okay. So whenever you're dropping in, as you can tell, I remembered where that chest was in that little bitty truck. So what if there's other people dropping here and they get to the little church first, right? Or the mausoleum, whatever you want to call it. Well, maybe you can just drop right down here in this truck, which, rip, it's not there, and go ahead and grab your chest before they even get this chest over here. You might be able to come over here, jump up through that hole, peg them, boom, they're gone. Because you know they're going to go for that chest first, because that's the highest spawn rate of chests. There might be up to 3 chests inside this little church here. So here I am, I'm breaking down this wall again just to see if there's anything in these little alcoves. You know what I mean? Because there's got to be something up with that. But anyways, there's that little hole right there. If you was to drop, get that chest first at that truck, come over here, you might be able to do some major damage. Here I'm just trying to figure out the best place to lay some stairs to hop up in that little hole, just to kind of practice what I was talking about, but it didn't really work. So I went ahead and just, you know, knocked down this wall so I can grab the chest, because nobody dropped here again. Nobody dropped here. And this is a new place. This is a new place, and it's so cool. I mean, it's fucking full of fucking zombie paraphernalia. I mean, come on. I mean, look at this crap. And plus, you know, these little alcoves right here. Boom. You might be able to drop right there on the side, grab a pistol, shoot the guy while he's fucking drinking a shield, opening the chest. So again, there's a couple of little buildings that I missed because the storm was coming to get me. But look at this. In the basement of one of those mausoleums, there's a chest. So that right there just, you know, kind of, well, it's not really a basement. I guess it's kind of like the ground floor that got covered with debris. But anyway, you know, there's chests everywhere here. There really is. People will say that there's not many chests. It's a crappy place to land. But even if you get one chest, there's enough residual stuff around here that you could probably have a good go, you know. And plus there's a few houses on the way to Snobby Shores. And you also get to go to the Pleasant Place on the way to wherever the circle's going, because it's right next to Haunted Hills. You might be able to circle up towards the junkyard. There's a bunch of strategies that you can do by dropping Haunted Hills. Now, I kind of wish Haunted Hills was just a little bit more haunted. Now, see, look, boom, green. What was it? Green AR, bam, right there in that little bitty chest, now, or a little bitty house, a little bitty mausoleum. If you would have dropped to that fucking church and just got the chest there, and it was like maybe just like a tri-burst, some bandages, and a mini shield, and you missed that little place and you didn't search that, you would have missed a green AR to leave place with. So just make sure you check every place before you go. It don't take but maybe 45 seconds. If you drop this place a couple times and you get this nice little route worked out for each one of these buildings, boom, it takes you 45 seconds if you have nobody to fight. So anyways, what was I saying? I forget. But yeah, no. Oh, imagine if like, because they always do like the high explosives thing and the 50-50, and they roll out these little bitty. See, there was the chest that I missed right there, and that's a chest. So remember where this big gravestone is? Boom. There's usually a chest right there with some weird writing on it that I don't understand. But imagine if they had a mode where it's like a regular battle royale, everybody versus everybody, but when you drop in, or it could be squads, it can be whatever you want it to be, but when you drop in, depending on, you know, where places are, there could be husks there, zombies, like Moisty Mire, Welling Woods, maybe especially this place would be overrun, and you can have to kill the zombies. Maybe they could be like one shot, you know, if you have a pistol or something, a couple shots, you know, but that way you can have a lot of them. It can seem like you can get overrun, right? So anyway, that'd be kind of cool, right? That'd be a nice little thing for them to do. So anyways, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like these lore videos, I'll keep them up. And I appreciate you guys hanging around, and I appreciate the growth, man. You guys keep it up, and I'll catch you in the next video.